Hi, thanks for watching. This is Jessie, and I am going to share some of my bookmarks. Now, everybody who knows me and works with me knows that I read books. I'm the person with my nose stuck in the book. In when I did work in the office, I was that person with my nose stuck in the book. So every time there was like a Secret Santa, whoever got me would either get me a book or a bookmark or like a gift card to go get books, or sometimes they would get me a coffee cup or some coffee because they know I'm quite addicted to coffee as well. But I'm going to share some of these. Now, some of these I don't know where they came from. Like this one that has a G on it. The only person I know whose name starts with a G, I think, is my dad, who passed away in 2018. His name was Gilbert. I don't know where this one came from. I think maybe one of my kids might have brought it home from school. Speaking of my kids, these two are my son Vinny's. Vinny is my bookworm. He's like me. He will sit down in the middle of a store if he finds a book that he wants and just start reading, not caring that he's in anybody's way and that they have to step around him. But this one was really cool. It is Dragons and Dreams and Daring Deeds. Very, very fantasy type bookmark. And this one just says Vincent's bookmark. It's from his teacher, Miss Fuller. His teachers absolutely adore him. These two I got from the Delaware County District Library. This one is an advertisement for their winter reading club, and this one is Bring Magic Back Read, and it's a advertisement for Children of Blood and Bone, I think, by Tomi Adeyemi. And actually, I have those books. They're right there on the bookshelf. I haven't read them yet. They're I'm gonna get around to them. I am. These two, I think they came with books that I bought from Goodwill. This one has a list of what I think are Christian fiction books, just based off of the names. This one just says read. This one I got in the white elephant that my husband's family plays every Christmas. This past Christmas, I took a box. It was one of those book boxes that you get, the monthly book box. And it came with a book, and it came with some other stuff, but it came with this bookmark. It's got some flowers on it, and um, it's a ruler of sorts. This isn't inches, and I think it's too big to be centimeters, so I'm not quite sure what it's measuring. Um, Now, this isn't technically a bookmark. I got it from a game. It was a Wishbone game that I found at Goodwill, but it didn't have all the parts. So I took these little foldy things that were part of the gameplay, and I use it for bookmarks. I don't know if you remember Wishbone. If you do remember Wishbone, you know how obsessed anybody who liked Wishbone is with Wishbone. I have a couple of these, but there's one of them. This one was made by my friend Irma. She is a friend from First Baptist Church of Castroville back in Texas. She made this for me. Um, it is what I use in my Bible, and it's got a stone on it and like an angel wing, and it's near and dear to my heart because she made it for me. She actually she put it together. She made a couple of them. I think my husband has one too. This one, I don't know where I got it, but I love it. It is wood and it has a cutout of a leaf on it. This one I believe I got at Half Price Books. It is llama corn. I got it for my daughter, Sophia, in the hopes that she would also become a bookworm, which she did not. Um, she does read, and my son JJ reads, and my son Nick reads, but they are not bookworms like me and Vinny. This one I've had for a long time, and I actually think that I got this at a Comic-Con down at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center in San Antonio. My husband used to work there, and he would get tickets to events sometimes. And at one of those events, I did purchase this bookmark. It's a cat and some fish bones. I love it. Now these ones I got at Goodwill's, and after using them, I hate them, and I don't understand why people buy these types of bookmarks. They are so annoying. They fall out of your book. They 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 don't do the job a bookmark is supposed to do. You'd be better off using a receipt. The receipt that you got to buy the bookmark, you'd be better off using that. It's this one. Um, it doesn't stay in the book. It falls out. And then there's this one, and I understand that this part is supposed to go like over the book, but like if you're reading a thicker book, this doesn't work at all because it doesn't go over the pages once you get to like the middle of the book. And then there's this one which is I guess the same kind of concept except it just kind of hangs out. But this is another one of those that it can just fall out. I feel like if it's any thicker than like cardstock, it's not going to work. Even this one is kind of iffy, the wooden one, because it's a little bit thicker and it just doesn't hold in the book as well. I mean, they're pretty, like this one that came with the book box. They're pretty. Unfortunately, they don't do the job that they're made for. So I tend to stick with the paper ones. Now these ones, they came in a book club kit for the firekeeper's daughter, and my husband laminated them for me when he was working at the Delaware County District Library. Um, they're very pretty, and this one has a quote from it. Some boats are made for the river and some for the ocean, and there are some who can go anywhere because they always know the way home. I love these. He was very kind to laminate those for me when he printed out the book club kit for me. So that is it. I am the type of person who will use anything, receipts, movie ticket stubs, Magic the Gathering cards. I will use those. Bills. I will use bills for bookmarks. But this is my little collection of bookmarks. There's more around the house somewhere. I just don't have them on me because they're stuck in books. But um, let me know what you use for bookmarks. Are you a bookmark person, or are you more of a I will use whatever I can get my hands on type of person, or do you dog ear your pages? Let me know in the comments below.